to win their game yesterday after Robert Lewandowski lost a penalty he could have converted before facing Mexico. All right, well, we'll move this morning. Remember what we always do in the first half of the show since the World Cup kicked off on Saturday has been more of the World Cup updates. Well, last night, defending champions France, they were able to defy all odds to start with a victory. Looking at the past three editions of four, it has been defending champions, failing to win their first game, even having a disappointing outing.
It was quite difficult for France yesterday, actually. They first considered a goal, and I was like, wow, this is quite interesting. Now we're going to have a repeat of Argentina, and then voila, 4-1. That was quite an impressive game.
Impressive game, well, she said. But remember, you can be part of the show this morning. Jump on our Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM. We've got different, content on that platform. You can watch us live. And there is also a post concerning Cristiano Ronaldo. Where should he be headed? Well, yesterday or last night, it was confirmed that the two parties, Cristiano Ronaldo, Manchester United, parted ways.
I was speaking with Idris yesterday. I was like, it's only Cristiano Ronaldo that can cause a scandal and still come out looking like a victim of what he caused. At least he has said he wanted to leave Manchester United, found a way to get himself out of that place, went away without even a transfer or paying a penny to Manchester United, and this morning or yesterday launched a brand. That was quite, he's a great of us, at least, if you want to say that. And I'm like, that is good one for him. We see what's going to happen to Manchester United. The following of Manchester United has dropped since yesterday, if you want to look at it. And I just hope that they're good, because I heard that Manchester United wants to be on sale or thereabout.
Yeah, for the board behind, they're ready to put Manchester United on sale. But we'll talk about that on the other part of the show. But let's go straight, take you back to what happened last night. France beating Australia 4-1.
In behind Olivier Giroud. The most experienced at this level is Matthew Leckie. It's his third World Cup. It's broken kindly for Australia and Stoke City due to injury. It's a lovely reception of the ball there. And a great cross and a goal! Craig Goodwin fires Australia into the lead. And France had no answer to it. Goodwin's second international goal. In by Hernandez. 1-1. Adrien Rabiot equalises for the world champions. Look outside of the gifted possession here. It's Rabiot. Sets it up on a plate. And a milestone goal for Olivier Giroud. Goal number 50 in the shirt of Les Bleus. In towards Mbappe! Lovely header. And the man who electrified the 28 finals in Russia. There's that change of pace again. 4-1 France.
What a night it was. Olivier Giroud, who was also able to make the headline. Well, for Didier Deschamps, believing Kylian Mbappe is set for another memorable World Cup after he claimed a goal and an assist in France's 4-1 win over Australia, declaring it his competition. Maybe we call this a competition for Kylian Mbappe, but at some point in time, it felt like the team wasn't gelling. Having an Olivier Giroud who could not, at like 15 20 minutes of the game, having just 4 touches before he was able to score. But also congratulations to Rabiot, who also created assist and a goal in that particular one. But let's still talk more about what happened last night. Hugo Lloris fears Lucas Hernandez has suffered an important injury, dealing France yet another blow as they bid to defend their World Cup crown. And we also hope that this will not be part of the reasons France will not be able to defend their World Cup title, because starting with 4-1 win, and that game was without Paul Pogba, who was not part of the team, N'Golo Kante, Christopher Nkunku, and Karim Benzema, who happens to be the Ballon d'Or winner, also got ruled out of that particular tournament.
I said something about the France's team yesterday. I said even without these big names, without these big players, they're still going to pull something through come this World Cup. They might not get to the finals, but at least I'm seeing them pulling through the round of 16 and maybe the semi-finals or thereabout. But without these people, they're still good. 4-1 against Australia. That was okay.
But what you also need to look at is that was Australia. And that was in Brazil.
Okay,
they didn't play against Germany.
That's-
Neither did they play against Saudi Arabia.
That's something.
Did I just say Saudi Arabia right now?
You just said Saudi Arabia.
Okay, now we'll move away from France this morning, looking at more updates. Well, after Robert Lewandowski lost the penalty, what has been coming?
I wish this was the same thing we're talking about Messi today, but it's a different story as the Poland squad will support an emotional Robert Lewandowski following his penalty miss in Tudor's goalless World Cup clash against Mexico. Lewandowski saw his chance at the first World Cup goal dashed with his 58th minute penalty was repelled by Guillermo Ochoa, one of the few moments of note in an otherwise drab affair in Stadium 974.
Okay, moving away from 974 this morning, Croatia's World Cup exploits at Russia 2018 remains unforgettable for Luka Modric, but the veteran midfielder wants to put those memories aside in Qatar. A lot of things, for Luka Modric, which he needs to put aside. He needs to put aside the UEFA Champions League glory. He needs to put aside the Golden Ball glory. It's for him now to focus and help Zlatko Dalic's side to go all the way, get the needed points. Modric was named Golden Ball winner in the last World Cup, given to the tournament's best player, but wants to put previous successes behind him ahead of today's Group F opener against Morocco. Let's go straight to Brazil.
Brazil's goalkeeper and Manchester City's goalkeeper Ederson says the Salahio can only fulfill their World Cup dream if they have a victorious mentality over the coming weeks. Their tight side are chasing the first success in football's most prestigious competition since 2002. The campaign set to get underway on Thursday against Serbia in Group G. Further challenges against Switzerland and Cameroon await them as they look to end the two-decade wait at Qatar 2022, with many tagging them as the favorites.
Well, yesterday we got the update about Leroy Sané, who has been ruled out of the first game for the German national team. And I got to I had to check my fantasy, and I saw that yes, I picked this man. I bought him into my World Cup fantasy.
Why sell him as in
I can't sell until after first round of matches.
Okay, that reminds me.
It's just unfortunate.
I should update my own fantasy as well for this
World Cup fantasy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now talking about another injury this morning, Roberto Martinez has revealed Romelu Lukaku will miss Belgium's World Cup opener against Canada and may not play any part in the group stage. The striker has endured a frustrating start to his second spell with Inter after returning on a season-long loan from Chelsea. And I mean, we keep saying when you bring a man into, we have a lot of teams just bringing in some players feeling like they can still play despite being injured to the World Cup. But wait to see what the Red Devils can do.
Just high hopes.
Still talking about injury and knocks this morning.
Well, England captain Harry Kane will go for a scan on his ankle ahead of the Three Lions next week World Cup encounter against United States. Kane was brought down in a heavy challenge at Maritza 3 minutes into the second half of England's 6-2 thrashing of Iran on Monday.
Okay, but remember Harry Kane also created 2 assists in that game and he gave me 14 points. On my World Cup fantasy. Well, looking at the time, 9:12. Before going on the break, let's look at the games scheduled for today. For the matches scheduled for today, African team Morocco will be up against Croatia. Remember, Tunisia pulled out a draw yesterday. And can Morocco also come up with that energy against Croatia? The second game for today.
The question should be, can Japan actually win against Germany today?
That happens to be Favor's team.
Yeah,
Favor! What should you be expecting today?
I'm expecting a victory for Germany today against Japan. It's Japan. Come and
I guess you're doing full day today. We are here
I'm not
together.
doing full day.
Leroy Sané out, Endo out of Japan's team as well due to concussion. But don't worry, we'll be together. You want to bet?
No, I'm not betting.
Okay, I like that. Now, former champion Spain will be up against Costa Rica today. And we'll also let you know Guillermo has been ruled out due to knee injury. And the last game of the day,
Belgium against Canada.
Well, talking about Canada, they've got the team ripe enough to face Belgium, and this happens also to be the golden generation of the Belgian national team, but no Romelu Lukaku for the Belgian national team. 8 o'clock tonight. Oluwatimileyin Oluwadamilare saying good morning. Ajayi Oluwagbomiga saying young striker 9 at young defender 10. Favor. Okay, Benga, now I understand. You're getting to like sports right now. And it's okay, Orekoye Olaleye, aka Infobanga. She was on the show yesterday and we spoke about Saudi Arabia, talking about African teams. Remember, she's supporting Senegal and she says that should Senegal fail to move to the next round and should Tunisia move to the next round, she'll be supporting Tunisia. Okay. She wants to become, what's the name of this animal that changes skin? Chameleon. Good morning from the sun, people. Good morning, Toka Infobanga. All right, let's do a Kiko Sports Show live at your Remedy Dial Solutions 939 FM off from World Cup update.
Okay, when Rooney was not surprised by Manchester United's decision to part company with Cristiano Ronaldo, saying the club had no other choice. Are you sure? Ronaldo's United departure seems inevitable when they gave an explosive interview to Piers Morgan, saying the club had betrayed him and declared it did not respect manager Erik ten Hag. Okay,
meaning you don't respect me, I don't respect you, but hey, there's sometimes that you look at the leadership of every organization, every team. You are a player that other players respect, so you have to respect someone, but if you're not ready for the respect, get out of the team. But we'll be going on the break now. When we return, we'll talk about Cristiano Ronaldo and other stories. Still Kiko Sports Show.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? I beg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, Ke?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 Naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
Make you show yourself, no they hide your face. Show up in the boot style, ooh, in the boot style. Cause you get to the ginger, almost too much swagger. You they give a good vibration. Anywhere you go, you show the colors of your show your.
Ládùn gbogbo àṣàyàn mímu aládùn bold tó wà ní aládùn ginger, olómi ọsàn, tropical àti bitter lemon. Unleash your bold, show your colors.
Vita, just strength.
Noise in class.
Auntie, Brian said that the Bomb Vita school competition is back. We are preparing for it.
The Bomb Factor is back? Okay, let's see your preparation. Drop a beat.
That's right. The Bomb Factor School Talent Competition is back with up to 6 million Naira to be won. To participate, visit www.bombfactor.ng. Born Vita, strength to dream.
Oh boy, today was just stressful. As in everywhere just choke. You know what will be really cool right now? Hit me. Feel the vibe, live for the fun. It's cool like Fun Ice. Call the gang and have some more. That's cool like Fun Ice. With the creamy goodness, oh yeah. Be cool like Fun Ice.
Enjoy the taste of creamy goodness with Fun Ice. Available in vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
This not a taste of goodness. Golden caramel, creamy buttermint, and rich coffee. Cadbury candy there for every moment.
Introducing the Ogbonge new Cadbury Caramel, Cadbury Coffee, plus your Cadbury Buttermint Sweet, where you don't enjoy tay. Now, plenty don't day to share and jolly.
Cadbury candy there for every moment.
Hey you, I'd love to make the next 30 seconds of your time the best 30 seconds of your day by telling you about Airtel's amazing MiFi offers available to serve you reliably. The first gives you up to 125GB bonus data for just 5,000 naira, and the second gives you up to 150GB bonus data for just 7,500 naira. Simply visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB or walk into any Airtel store near you to choose how to stay connected.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Sure, you wanna feel that boost? Allow me to introduce Amber Energy Drink. No more shutting down, we're going up. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber now for energy. Go around, tell somebody. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber now for energy. Go around, tell somebody. Say, what are you waiting for? Yeah, now you can do more because Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber Energy Drink there for you. No need to go too far, you can find it where you are because Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber Energy Drink there for you. Yeah, yeah, Amber there for you. Yeah, yeah, Amber there for you.
Amber Energy Drink. Stimulate the energy. So you're at your favorite booker and you've ordered rice, shaki, pomo roundabout, fuku, edo, liver and croaker. Then you feel you should just top it up with one big chilled bottle of 7-Up. But something tells you it's too much. Something tells you if people look at your table, they will think you're trying to kill yourself. Bros, please, what is something? Who is something? Are you something? Is something you? Something is only trying to stop you from being you. And that's all. Take this from 7-Up and Fido-Dido. Just sip some 7-Up, face life, and just be you. Because nothing sure pass.
7-Up. Be you. Nothing sure pass. 7-Up. The diff is clear.
Union Bank is 105. To celebrate, we're giving away another 55 million naira in our Save and Win Pali promo too. That's 105,000 naira for 50 people every month, 500,000 naira for 5 people every quarter, and 5 million naira for one lucky person at the end of the year. To stand a chance, simply save at least 10,000 naira into your Union Bank account every month. If you don't have an account, you can download the Union mobile app or visit the nearest branch to open one. Terms and conditions apply.
Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank.
Where everything is possible. My way, nothing can hold me back. I dey go, kulele, kulele. On my way, to my next level with
máa tẹ̀síwájú jẹ́ kó rí rírà pàdé ṣẹlẹ̀ làkàsẹ́rà má jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan dá ọ dúró.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chilled drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? Abeg, help us bring one chilled drink, come.
Risi, sorry, please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, Ke?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
$939 is the dial.
Welcome back from Round Lock Commercial. You're welcome back to Kiko Sports Show on AM Update live here on Remedy Down Solutions 939 FM. Jayolade Emi Nix the thought saying good morning, boss. Good morning to you too. Well, we're asking a question about Cristiano Ronaldo to Ronaldo saga. The announcement came yesterday. The two parties, Manchester United, CR7 parting ways. And the question is, where should be the next destination for Cristiano Ronaldo? Should it be MLS? Because Beckham is saying, well, he would love to have this man in Miami. Well, some are also saying that he has been able to break record in England, in Italy, even in Spain. So maybe the German Bundesliga or French League on should be the next destination. Kylian Mbappe is the king of France right now. And we're already getting comments and reactions. Remember, you can jump on our Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM, to send your reactions, comment where you think should be the next destination of CR7. Favor, what should be the next destination?
Please don't let me spoil Oro.
Okay, so well, for Peter is saying French League on should be the next destination for Cristiano Ronaldo. While talk about Illuminator, Tolu Illuminator, Raymond is saying he should retire. Should this be the time to say Cristiano Ronaldo should retire?
I'm absolutely in support of what Illuminator is saying, because you know, a man that is going through a lot and still can launch a brand of his own with someone is a man that is into business. He should do something about it. But if you're saying he should go to MLS, you know, French League on, I want to Borje, please stay in Premier League.
Stay back in Premier League.
Yes.
That means he should be joining which club in the Premier League?
Good. That is left to himself, and we just need a snap of Manchester United.
Okay, but someone sounding comical this morning is none other than Busayo Adejimo saying he should come to NPFL. Okay, he wants to kuku buy the whole league.
We need him, please.
Buy the whole league. Okay, Kunefai guy saying where they want to see money pay him. Now retirement sure pass now. A poor outing for Portugal at the World Cup will make it faster safe. Okay, you could see and feel that frustration and anger from Manchester United fans. But hey, let's move away this morning and talk more football stories before we say our goodbyes. Let's talk about Bukayo Saka.
Hey, Bukayo,
based on transfer.
my baby. Bukayo Saka is set to treble his wages and become one of Arsenal's highest earners.
Remember, Bukayo Saka was part of goal scorers for England in the 6-2 win over Iran.
When I say I love somebody, I love somebody. I'm not hiding the fact that this guy is, you know, a better soulmate for
Okay, you're a black woman, you should like a black man as well. Now let's talk about João Felix, the Portuguese forward, is set to leave Atletico Madrid, with Leighton Sports stating that PSG advisor Luis Campo is making signing the Portugal international priority as the league onside look for attacking reinforcements in the January transfer window. Okay, moving away from that, let's just quickly check updates from tennis and NBA.
Here is about turning deaf ears. Carlos Alcaraz has turned deaf ears. A comparison between himself and fellow Spaniard Rafael Nadal. A stunning season for Alcaraz has seen him become the youngest world #1 in ATP history at the age of 19.
Do not compare me to Rafael Nadal. That is coming from Carlos Alcaraz, right? But let's go straight to basketball. We wrap up this morning.
Well, Kevin Durant feels everybody wants to see the Brooklyn Nets fail after Ben Simmons' homecoming against the undermanned Philadelphia 76ers ended in a disappointing 115 points to 106 road defeat on Tuesday. The 76ers were missing Joel Embiid, James Harden and Tyrese Maxey through injury, but they were able to catch fire from deep shooting, 50% from the three-point line, 16 of 32.
Okay, now quickly looking at all the results of games played in the wee hours of today. Philadelphia 76ers, told you earlier, 115 defeated Brooklyn Nets, scored 106 points. And for all the results,
Memphis Grizzlies was able to lose honorably at home, 109 points to Sacramento Kings, 113. Denver Nuggets also lost their game against Detroit Pistons, 108 points to 110. Phoenix Suns defeated LA Lakers 115 to 105.
You know, I decided to allow you to take that one, right?
Why? Because of the defeat, right?
Right. I don't like.
You don't like LA Lakers.
I don't like. No. I don't like LA Lakers. I don't like teams losing, right? But it is what it is. Well, shout out to Mustafa Taiwo saying good morning, sir. Jayolade. I mean, so guys, what you need to do is keep predicting and keep winning for the World Cup updates. All you need to do is to pick one game, and the prediction for those one game you pick will look at the time when they will be kicking off. The predictions will surely close 1 hour before the kickoff time. Okay, we'll take the games again.
Okay, before that, let me just say games. Morocco, Croatia.
So if you're predicting for Morocco, Croatia, the prediction time ends 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 o'clock today. Germany, Japan, if you're predicting, it ends 1 o'clock.
And for Spain, Costa Rica, 5 o'clock is the time for that game. So prediction time ends by 4 p.m.
And by 8
Belgium,
o'clock,
Canada.
8 o'clock today, Belgium, Canada. So
Prediction
ends
closes
7. Phil said something about Cristiano Ronaldo. Anywhere he goes, my goat still go blue. Thank you. We need
I am not a goat, but a goat was turned to Asun yesterday.
Oh my God.
Nobody's ordering Azul here. But now talking about headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. Well, the drama in Ekiti State House of Assembly continues, and there's something looking positive in Nigeria. Because the President Muhammadu Buhari has been talking about how a particular, he was able to experience something yesterday about Nigeria's oil, and he has spoken about what Nigeria should be experiencing. And today he will be unveiling the new Naira notes. What are your expectations? These and more we'll be talking on the burning issue and talking point this morning. Do not go anywhere. AM Update is still live on your Remedy Dial Solutions 939 FM.
Solutions 93.9 FM.
To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Where others stop, we start. Join the AM Update team for everything sports, reviews on newspaper headlines, trending topics, exclusive interviews on health, politics, education, security, music, and more on this dial 939 FM. Weekdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. AM Updates just got better.
Okay, it's the 23rd day in the month of November 2022. My name is Ade Damala. Laughing when it's another great opportunity, and I feel so delighted to be on from the daily segment of AM Update on Solutions 93.9 FM this morning, and it's a tag team between me and Favor.
Yeah, we came across each other again today.
Yeah.
Like coming across victory. Good morning to you, everyone. This morning we'll be sharing the Punch newspaper, and I'll be taking the Vanguard newspaper.
Okay, I have the Nigerian Tribune with me this morning, and going through the headlines. Police read Riot Act as parties sign peace accord in Abia. Insecurity. FD assures safety of Nigerian workers. Moving further, education tax collection hits 300 billion naira. TED fund. And still from the Nigerian Tribune, NITDA, Oyo Government All Stakeholders Engagement Forum on Digitalization of ICT Development. And another one says Governor Diri accounts for 13% derivation funds from Federation account. Nigeria lost $2 billion to oil theft between January and August this year. That's the Senate making that statement. CP reads Riot Act to miscreants in Osun ahead of Adeleke's inauguration. Atiku Okowa wade into Imo PDP crisis. And another one says Nigeria's earnings from oil, gas hit $741 billion in 22 years. Nati. These are the headlines on the pages of the Nigerian Tribune this morning.
All right, I'll be taking this one from the Vanguard newspaper. Media chiefs operators adopt new co-regulation code of ethics. And we've not shifted ground on same fate ticket. Khan speaking. Nnamdi Kanu sues Malami, demands 20 billion naira on PDP crisis. IBB, GEJ move to reconcile Atiku Wike. Atiku's meeting with ex-president fruitful. PCC source. Pro-Atiku group chides Jang. G5 governors over stance on IU. Corpse of 16-year-old girl found in hotel wardrobe in Bayelsa. And also this one concerning children. 20 million out of school children and other Boko Haram looms. Obasanjo. NNPCCL partners begin development of 1 billion barrel coal money oil field. Herdsman invades Enugu community, kill 10, injure many others, burn houses. And then 54 die in Meduguri, Damaturu, Kwali, Abuja highway accidents. And also we have this one on Atiku's ally. Chidoke replies, Kwankwaso says, no party as one Lagos, Kano, Rivers at once.
Okay, now moving to the Punch newspaper this morning. Buhari to unveil redesigned Naira notes on Wednesday. And another one. Borno University lecturers protest withheld salaries, graduation postponed. No student raped in Cross River Varsity, VC. Masari weeps during 2023 budget presentation. Nasarawa government presents 148.9 billion naira 2023 budget. And another one says many Kuje prison escapees still at large. Aregbe Shola. Insecurity. Nigeria sitting on keg of gunpowder. Al Mustafa. And another one says FG appoints Christy Uba as NYSC overseer. Oshun BVA is not used in 749 polling units. Witness. Court orders INEC to resume voter registration. These are some of the headlines on the pages of the Punch newspaper this morning.
And now to the burning issues.
Okay, just yesterday we heard the news that court has ordered INEC to resume the suspended voter registration, which was suspended some months ago. And we have this one from the INEC Voter Education Commissioner, Festus Okoye, reacting to that court pronouncement and saying that INEC voter registration at this moment is illegal. Let's take a listen.
It will be constitutionally and legally impossible for the Commission to resume the continuous voters registration exercise. But this is without prejudice to the Commission's position that we abide and obey judgments and orders from properly constituted court of law. Now, if you recall, on the 13th day of July 2022, the Honorable Justice M.O. Olajunwo of the Federal High Court had given a judgment in relation to the same issues on whether the Commission has the rights and the virus to suspend the continuous voters registration exercise. And she came to the conclusion that the law and the processes and procedures allows the Commission to suspend the continuous voters registration exercise before the 90 days period provided in the law. And she made a determination and defined the word not later than in section 9 subsection 6 of the Electoral Act.
Okay, the second burning issue we'll be discussing this morning is the statement by the president of our country, Nigeria, that is President Muhammadu Buhari, when he flagged off the first oil exploration in the northeast. Let's take a listen.
This discovery had emanated from our charged NNPC
to re-strategize and expand its oil and gas exploration footprints to the frontier basins of Anambra, Dahomey, Sokoto, Benue Trau, Chad, and Bida basins. Similar activities across the other basins are currently actively ongoing. We are pleased with the current discovery of over 1 billion barrels of oil reserves and 500 billion cubic feet of gas within the Kolmani area, and the huge potentials for more deposits as we intensify exploration efforts.
Well, I will regard that as a good news if truly the first oil exploration has been flagged off at the northeast. I think it's more resources for Nigeria as a nation. And next burning issue is this issue I would like to call a tale of two speakers in 1 week. That's talking about the Ekiti State House of Assembly crisis and how it can affect the tenure of the new governor, Mr. Biodun Oyebanji. And to discuss on that particular issue of the crisis in the Ekiti State House of Assembly, we'll be reaching out to Mr. Wale Ojo, who's the general manager of Ayoba FM in Ekiti State. Will be telling us some things about the issue of the crisis at the Ekiti State House of Assembly. It's AM Update on Solutions 93.9 FM. Stay tuned.
To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Where others stop, we start. Join the AM Update team for everything sports, reviews on newspaper headlines, trending topics, exclusive interviews on health, politics, education, security, music, and more on this dial 939 FM. Weekdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. AM Updates just got better.
Much for hanging in there. It's still AM Update on Solutions 939 FM, and we have Mr. Wale Ojo here to talk about the crisis at Ekiti, how it's going to affect the economy. Good morning to you, sir.
How are you?
We're very fine, thank you, sir. Good morning.
Now we are discussing the seemingly lingering issue, the Ekiti crisis at the State House of Assembly. And it's a tale of two speakers in 1 week. Now, just a few days ago, after the demise of the former speaker, that is the late Honorable Fumini Afuye, when there was an election at the plenary to elect a new speaker of the House, and the major contenders for the position were Honorable Boyega Aribishogon and Honorable Lubumi Adeluba. And there was an election on Tuesday, and the next day, the complex, the assembly complex, was sealed off by the police. And before we knew what was happening, he was removed. Now, what can we call the cause of such thing? Are we talking? Can we regard it as like an afterthought, or there is a superior power influencing the crisis within the Ekiti State House of Assembly?
Well, you'll be a little bit patient with me while I give you the lowdown. For you to really understand what happened, you need to understand why in the last 4 years of Governor Kayode Fayemi, why there was peace in that hallowed chamber. There was no rancor. Everything went well because the leadership there were very reasonable and honorable people. The speaker held the place together with the deputy speaker. That's Right Honorable Akim Jamiu, with the my speaker, held that place down very well. They are intellectuals. These are learned people. The late speaker was a reputable lawyer. He had a law firm.
Hello?
Getting his PhD. So all these people held that place down in sanity. There were turbulence here and there, but they were able to hold it down. Now, before the demise of the late speaker, there had been issues within the house, within the House of Assembly. Because I am not a politician, but I'm a custodian of information in the state, being the general manager of a radio station here. So we knew that there were agitations, especially when the new governor was elected. In fact, from the time he got his nomination for the APC, they started, because he is from the central, from Ekiti Central, the deputy governor is from Ekiti South.
Hello? Hello, I think the line is breaking up. Mr. Wale Ojo, are you there? Okay, we'll try and reconnect with Mr. Wale Ojo.
Hello, welcome back, Mr. Wale Ojo.
Yes, sure.
Yes. All right, we were having a conversation on the Ekiti House of Assembly. We would like to ask this quickly concerning the effects this new change of power or this change of hands would have on the tenure of the new governor of Ekiti State and Ekiti State itself.
And knowing that Honorable Boyega Aribishogon, the suspended speaker, still insisting that he remains the Speaker of the State House of Assembly in Ekiti?
No, I think number one, I should correct something.
Okay.
Is no longer the Speaker. He's been impeached and is no longer the Speaker. The state has a new Speaker.
But he insists that he remains the Speaker. It's in the dailies.
I said it's not the Speaker.
Okay.
You cannot have two speakers.
Definitely.
We have a Speaker.
Definitely.
And it's all in the media. They were at the party secretariat, they were with the governor yesterday. So he can be parading himself as anything, but it's not the Speaker.
Okay.
That is the two. The good thing going forward is that the governor, Mr. Biodun Oyebanji, decided not to dabble into the matters. He's a constitutional person. He's careful about the divisions of powers, the separations of power that we have in Nigerian Constitution. So he didn't dabble into the issue of a clearly house matter, which was handled perfectly, especially by the party. I think the party had a lot of maturity in handling the case. And today, if you saw the photograph and the speeches from all the members, 18 out of 25 members were in the pictures, and all of them spoke. It's only the 6 people that were suspended and the 7th person, the speaker, that was impeached. Only those 7 people that are not there. And they will be carrying on their work. By Monday, they will resume plenary again. I think it was a very good thing. You maintain. The governor has had his own stay. He just made a statement yesterday why he did not dabble into their affairs. And I think there is a lot of peace. There is peace. There was uncertainty before, but going forward, there is a lot of peace. And everybody is commending Right Honorable Akim Jami, the Deputy Speaker. He is the rightful person to even step into that shoes. But he said, no, this will be injustice. If the man didn't die, he will have completed the tenure. So his back helps in balancing the whole thing and making sure that the South had his full term. So there's a lot of respect for him. There's a lot of peace in the state, a lot of regard and respect for His Excellency Godwin Ibanji.
Okay, just before we let you go, Mr. Wale Ojo, now what is the atmosphere like in Ekiti as we speak now?
What is
the atmosphere? The atmosphere, as in
the atmosphere.
Yeah,
that's what I said now. It's very peaceful.
Okay.
Before, it was just calm because people in his hometown did not like Honorable Arabi Shoko. They didn't like him. So they were concerned that can somebody like this become the speaker. But now everything is balanced. Everybody's known about their and there's a lot of commendation. The governor's rating has increased. Forgot that the House rating has increased, especially because of the position of the Deputy Speaker.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Wale Ojo. We've been speaking with Mr. Wale Ojo there, who is the General Manager of Ayoba FM in Ekiti State.
Ayoba, please.
Ayoba. Okay, Ayoba FM in Ekiti State, telling us, shedding light on some of the crises in Ekiti State House of Assembly, which, according to him, has been resolved peacefully. Now, it's still update on Solutions 93.9 FM. In a jiffy, we'll be reaching out to Dr. Cornerstone to give us some analysis on some of these burning issues discussed this morning.
To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Where others stop, we start. Join the AM Update team for everything sports. Reviews on newspaper headlines, trending topics, exclusive interviews on health, politics, education, security, music, and more on this dial 939 FM. Weekdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. AM Updates just got better.
Thank you very much for staying tuned. We have Dr. Cornerstone with us this morning. He's going to be giving us in-depth analysis on the stories, especially the burning issues from this morning. Earlier, we discussed the first oil exploration in the northeast and also on the voter registration that should be continued. And then we had a statement from Festus Okoye stating that it is illegal. Dr. Cornerstone, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. I want to thank you very much for being on your station this morning.
Good morning, sir. Just yesterday, we had this court pronouncement that the suspension of the voter registration by INEC is illegal, and INEC was ordered to resume registration of voters. And just a few hours later, we had this comment from Festus Okoye, who is in charge of the voter education of INEC, saying that continuing or resuming the registration of voters at this moment is illegal. What's your take on that?
Well, I'd like to say that from last time, while you remember, July, August, this was a major discussion on the dailies and on media. And remember my position then that there are certain people who would still be 18 years old in January. You remember?
Yes, I remember.
And I did say that everyone who will be 18 years old in January, those who will be 18 years old in October, November, December, can you see how Nigeria, by its electoral umpire, is making a whole lot of use to not make decisions about how their future will look like? But my only concern here is it took so long this time for this judgment to actually come, and for Okoye to come and say, well, it's legal for the registration process. The way the registration is done anywhere else is making sure that everyone who has got registered, well, everyone registers even to a day before the election. But if your registration material for casting votes did not happen, then it will be in the next election you will cast your vote. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very, very surprising that Nigeria will say, becoming 18, you cannot make your registration, you cannot fulfill your civic responsibility, you cannot add to the population that decides how you will be governed in the next 4 years as an adult. You understand what I'm saying?
But according to Festus Okoye, he said, according to the law, the constitution guiding INEC, that registration of voters should be suspended or should be stopped 90 days before the commencement of the election.
Yeah, that is what the law says. That's what the law says. So we are surprised while in July, August, it was suspended. And so we start asking questions like, is it because the INEC or anyone or the APC government started to see that more of the people who were registering were youth? And you would have to look for that without missing words. There's nowhere in the world where, when it comes to exercising civic responsibilities, the older people will be more than the youth. There's nowhere. There's nowhere in the world where people above 45 to 70 will be more than people between the ages of 18 and 45. It's not possible. And so the earlier we realize that elections are won or lost because of the youth population, the better for us. And it's because pillars coming from the voting, and because of what happened in October 2020 relating to the massacre that happened at Lekki in Stanley, and then people started feeling that all these people who are voting might be looking for a different candidate in that direction. Today is very clear that that may not only be the reason why Nigerians are looking for a different candidate. For any party in government to say that we are suspending voter registration at this point in time is some reason why in some other countries the party will never clear power again, both at the center and at the federating unit. So it's something that the law has come to affirm, the court has come to affirm, that when it comes to voter registration, it is something continuous. I can register. There are some countries where you registered yesterday. If you can prove that you are 18 yesterday and voting is 3 days time, you can go and register and get your voter registration done yesterday and vote tomorrow. You understand me? And the other question we are asking ourselves is this: most of the registration that is being done by INEC, you cannot believe, is actually a DIY program. I am surprised why INEC is not actually doing more sensitization for people to know that they can do they can go and do these registrations themselves. In other countries, let me tell you, another bottleneck about this registration is the issue of voter cards, the INEC card. Okay. In other crimes, you can actually do the registration, print a paper out, and go and vote with it. Anytime you need that card, you go and print the paper.
Okay.
Because the paper carries a special number that cannot be reproduced for another person anywhere in the world.
Okay, Dr. Cornerstone, I would like you to please hold on. We have an advert to play right now. Please hang on there. We still have some other issues we would like you to react to when we are back from the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
$939 is the dial.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? I beg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, Ke?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20K free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 Naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
Still AM update solutions 939 FM. Remember, in a few minutes time we'll open the phone lines so that you can also have your say on the topics and the burning issues we've been discussing so far. Dr. Cornerstone is still with us. We've already talked about the registration, the opening it back and everything, but we'd like to go to the northern part of Nigeria. The President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday gave this nice news for Nigeria concerning the oil in the northern part of Nigeria, and let's just talk about that.
Well, I want to say, you want to listen to me now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to say congratulations to the section of Borno State and Sokoto State where oil has been discovered. You know that this exploration has been on for a very long time, relating to actually looking forward to finding oil even in the basin. You get me? In the Chad Basin, there has been a serious issue there. But now, of economic quantities is that based on what they read yesterday, that this can bring Nigeria to have 32 trillion naira. And if you understand, 32 trillion naira is Nigeria's 2-year budget. The federal government, not Nigeria, federal government 2-year budget, because this year's budget is 17 trillion naira, then probably next year again. So what is in that basin is 2 years budget to the federal government. And it means for me that is not a commercial quantity that is totally viable that you say will go into the years. But that said, I want to say congratulations to them. Number one, what that will mean therefore is that the state, based on the boundaries, we will enter into oil producing states and start also benefiting from the 13% derivation formula. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari made a very important statement yesterday that I think we shouldn't forget very quickly, that the mistakes made in Niger Delta should not be repeated in Borno State. And so the question therefore we want to ask ourselves is, what has the president done concerning the mistakes made in the Niger Delta? It means, therefore, the question we'll be asking ourselves right now is, one of the mistakes made in the Niger Delta is that the Niger Delta allowed Nigeria to making sure that it can't have 3% of total quotas of oil for the purpose of taking care of his movement. So President Buhari is saying very fair and square that will not work, because that's probably the mistake. I also want to say that the next mistake is about the degradation of the environment of the Niger Delta when it comes to oil spillage. I think President Buhari is saying going forward that mistake should not be repeated in Niger Delta. And so for some of us who are from Niger Delta, it almost wants to make us to start to feel very, very bad that what is good for the goose is no longer sauce for the gander. Meaning, now that oil has been discovered in the north, a lot of things will have to change in Nigeria. I know that there have been this belief that when it comes to Nigeria, Nigeria can never split. And so with oil being found in the north right now, we pray that as more and more exploration is done, they might discover more. And that might mean that a lot of things that hold us together now, but the very fact that it's being seen as a mistake from one end, another will not probably agree. And so we might want to try to see that this mistake might mean a visitation to the petroleum industry here.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because one thing you know is this: whatever you do for your neighbor that you feel you want to benefit from so well, it might just come in the end that one might be shooting himself in the foot. Because now that it's only 3% derivation that the host community can enjoy, would we have a difference in this on the item of the cake when it comes to Borno and Sokoto State right now? That's the question we want to ask ourselves. Would it therefore be that it's only 3% that will also go to these people while they become part of the 30% derivation, or we will now start looking forward to having a federation that is actually federation units where the people who are the federation units contribute to the center? Are we going to now start saying a situation whereby the people who never supported a new constitution for Nigeria will therefore now support it? Because these are the things that have caused all the mistakes that we have as Niger Delta is concerned. But he has already said it, that we don't want such mistakes to be made. Concerned for one, Sokoto State, it therefore beholds Nigeria to see the laws that will come in place, to see how Borno State and Sokoto State is exonerated from this issue. That's the way I want to see this man.
Okay, just before we move away from the oil sector, there was a particular headline that caught my attention while we were reading the headlines. It says that Senate endorses NNPCL pipeline surveillance contract to Tompolo. I know there was a time we discussed this issue on this program one time like that. Now, what's your take on this particular, now that the Senate has endorsed the surveillance of the oil pipelines to be contracted to Tompolo, who is an ex-militant?
I remember telling you that sometimes all the issues relating to the discoveries by Tompolo, I remember one day telling you that I feel it is playing to the answer, is working to the answer. You remember that? And my reasons were very, very clear. Number one, 2 weeks before those discoveries, the current GMD of the NNPC or the CEO of the NNPCL came around to say that some of the pipelines that they discovered about 209 perforations on these pipelines. So if the GMD says by their own investigation they discovered 209, and then 2 weeks later Tompolo was given a responsibility, and then most of those discoveries were now being heightened by Tompolo. It was as though walking to walking to the answer. Now you know now, therefore, these issues now are no longer just everything relating to the Niger Delta. Borno State and Sokoto State, the environment know the implication of having oil in their backyard. They will do what has been doing, advocating and demonstrating for them to be carried along. How well this will happen will also make Nigeria to know how the Niger Delta had been taken care of before or had been abandoned. So the very issue here, therefore, is simple. Sampolo has gotten a go-ahead because, in fairness to him, the discovery he's made is actually very, very, very alarming. And who wants to retire? Who is getting results? You understand me? I believe he's been getting results, and so he might not be retired so soon. But the question I'm asking myself is the benefits that come to Sampolo. To what extent can this benefit be to the whole Niger Delta or the places where these oil wells are? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's the question I want to ask. So if the Senate has given a go-ahead that it should do so, well, it's almost like any other project that is executed for and on behalf of Nigeria. It is our responsibility to see if results are being gotten from that point, to give a nod to it. It's all we are looking for is for the benefit of Nigeria, the progress of Nigeria, so that we can get out of this quasi regression we are in our society. I wouldn't probably call it a recession because I believe we are worse off than a recession. Our economy right now is worse than Zimbabwe because the Zimbabwean dollar, after the last time I checked just last week, is about 472 Zimbabwean dollar to the American dollar. Today we are having Naira being almost 900, 800, 700 to the dollar. And so the Zimbabwe were saying that one man had ruined. We almost not also saying so that one man also by its incapacitation has been Nigeria. But let's see how Sampolo's responsibility handling our oil wells, handling security for our oil wells will make Nigeria to earn more. Because now it's not only the Niger Delta. We want to see whether the oil well that is now in Sokoto and Wanu environment, based on the fact that we've got Boko Haram there, are we going to also look for one Gendam and give him the right of protection over such wealth? That's the question we want to ask ourselves right now.
Okay.
So we therefore start to ask ourselves, why should the military be paid? Why should the Navy be paid to do the job that one man is raising an army? Won't it be in future that this one man has raised an army that can actually rout anybody in the future? That's the question we're asking right now.
Okay, Dr. Cornerstone, let's go back to the Naira. Today, Buhari, or President Muhammadu Buhari, is set to unveil the redesigned Naira notes. And recall that it was the 1,000 Naira, 500 Naira, and 200 Naira notes that's been causing stir all over Nigeria concerning the redesigning. Let's see, as compared to the new oil exploration that is just happening in the northeast of Nigeria and the redesigning of Naira. Let's see, economy-wise, okay, let's just talk about this in a few minutes. We have to go on a short break, commercial break.
Hello, Dr. Cornerstone.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, please.
Now, I want to say, well, congratulations to Emefiele first for having
to Nigeria. Why to Emefiele?
For Emefiele, yeah, I would say to Emefiele because this is his own strategy. We have not seen the impact. It's when Nigerians start to see the impact of the Naira becoming at least 200 Naira to a dollar, they will say, well, this is a fantastic move. Presently, the dollar is gaining at the parallel market so much. As at this morning, I think the dollar is about 806 Naira. It's about 806 Naira to the Nigerian currency. So congratulations to him that what he planned out is coming very, very fast. He has said that it's going to be December 15, but he's bringing it down to November 23, and that it becomes a legal tender from this day. Well, congratulations to him. It remains us to see the impact for us to congratulate Nigeria. But I believe that a currency redesign may not actually mean a better economy or better policies until the indices, the microeconomic features that play on the nation are very, very important. What is our net export value to other nations of the world? What's our net export value, to China? What's our net export value to the United States? What's our net export value to the Americans.
These are
Apart
questions
from
waiting
oil.
for answers.
Because even our oil right now are being bought very, very cheaply. You get it now. So let's see how this works. Well, I also understand that the impact of this redesign, thank God, is coming very early, at least between now and February when the general elections will start. A lot of people will have been privileged to see the Naira. So it will not be a case of take new money and vote for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I believe if we are not careful, this Naira new notes, if it is hoarded in town and the cities, can actually be a way to actually have a lot of people sell their conscience.
Like a bait. Can be used like as a bait.
Yes, no one wants to see a new thing and refuse it. But the only thing, the only advocacy we are telling Nigerians now, that the new money does not mean that it is not stable. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you just stay for more than a year, it will be the leather tender everybody now sees. The new money does not mean that 1,000 naira now will now buy 20 tubers of yam. 1,000 naira in your state will still buy 1 tuber of yam.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I think that's the way I want to see it now.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Coniston, for being part of our program this morning.
I'm
Thank
grateful.
you very much. Wishing you a very lovely day ahead.
Okay, we'll have to go on a commercial break very shortly. But before we do that, I would like to give out the numbers that you can call in. Remember that you can jump on Facebook right now, Solutions 939 FM, Solutions 939 FM, to drop your comments there. We've been seeing some comments and we'll read it out. But to connect with us this morning, it is 0909 88 89 939 and 0912 22 22 939. 0909 88 89 939 0912 22 22 939. Remember, Solutions 939 FM on Facebook.
Make you show yourself, no they hide your face. Show up in the boat style, ooh, in a boat style. Cause you get to the ginger, almost too much swagger. You they give a good vibration. Anywhere you go, you show the colors of your show your.
Ládùn gbogbo àṣàyàn mímu aládùn bold tó wà ní aládùn ginger, olómi ọsàn, tropical àti bitter lemon. Unleash your bold, show your colors.
Noise in class?
Auntie, Brian said that the Bonvita school competition is back. We are preparing for it.
The Bomb Factor is back? Okay, let's see your preparation. Drop a beat.
That's right. The Bond Factor School Talent Competition is back with up to 6 million naira to be won. To participate, visit www.bondfactor.ng. Bond Vita, strength to dream.
Oh boy, today was just stressful. As in everywhere just choke. You know what would be really cool right now? Hit me, feel the vibe, live for the fun. It's cool like Fun Ice. Call the gang and have some more. That's cool like Fun Ice. With the creamy goodness, oh yeah. Be cool like Fun Ice.
Enjoy the taste of creamy goodness with Fun Ice. Available in vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
This not a taste of goodness. Golden caramel, creamy buttermint, and rich coffee. Cadbury candy there for every moment.
Introducing the Ogbonge new Cadbury Caramel, Cadbury Coffee, plus your Cadbury Buttermint Sweet, where you don't enjoy tay. Now, plenty don't day to share and jolly.
Cadbury candy there for every moment.
My name na Ekele, and na accessories I dey sell. Whether na earring o, belt, even cufflinks dem, e full my shop na. But people no go buy wetin dem no dey see na. Abi, to you, I just dey flood your timeline. To me, my phone na my shop, my Airtel data na my rent.
The important things in life are powered by data. Dial *141# to choose any data plan that works for you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Say you wanna feel that boost? Allow me to introduce Amber energy drink. No more shutting down, we're going up. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber now for energy. Go around tell somebody. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber now for energy. Go around tell somebody. Say, what are you waiting for? Yeah, now you can do more because Amber energy drink there for you. Amber energy drink there for you. No need to go too far, you can find it where you are because Amber energy drink there for you. Amber energy drink there for you. Yeah, yeah, Amber there for you. Yeah, yeah, Amber there for you.
Amber energy drink. Stimulate the energy in you.
Union Bank is 105. To celebrate, we're giving away another 55 million naira in our Save and Win Pali promo too. That's 105,000 naira for 50 people every month, 500,000 naira for 5 people every quarter, and 5 million naira for one lucky person at the end of the year. To stand a chance, simply save at least 10,000 naira into your Union Bank account every month. If you don't have an account, you can download the Union mobile app or visit the nearest branch to open one. Terms and conditions apply.
Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank.
I did go where everything is possible. On my way, nothing can hold me back. I did go, kulele, kulele. On my way, to my next level with
máa tẹ̀síwájú jẹ́ kó ríire ràpàdé ṣẹlẹ̀ làkàsẹ́rà má jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan dá ọ dúró.
Words are powerful, but even more powerful is when they are backed by action, which is why at Keystone Bank, we don't just say you are important. We show you how important you are to us by providing you with simple and innovative banking technology that hit home. From our online banking and mobile app to our *7111# platform, to our super fast loan services and so much more. In Keystone, you'll find a refreshing approach that takes banking from being bearable to pleasurable. Experience customer dedication and refreshing innovation that go beyond words with Keystone. Keystone Bank. We grow together.
What do we mean when we say ground on level? Now see as you dey hustle, you dey flex join. You dey enjoy yourself with what you get for hand. Now why you fit cool body with the Wazo bottles, 7up, Mirinda and Pepsi 35cl for just 50 naira. No matter your choice, so fast in a 35cl glass bottle on our Wazo. Because when we say ground on level, we mean because on our Wazo.
Enjoy chilled refreshments with the Wazo bottles, 7up, Mirinda, and Pepsi 35cl glass at 50 naira only. Ground on level with the Wazo bottles. All now Wazo.
The season of giving it don't show again. The season to bring better for you again. Time for celebration, time for jollification. Oh, the boat go full and you go belly full. Cause golden money get more for you. From golden more. Good times are coming again with golden more. Good times are coming. Nourishment for the family. Delicious golden more. Enjoy 10% money.
Every 800-gram pack of Golden More you buy this season, they come with 10% extra free. That now more value and more nutrition for the same price. Offer valid while stock lasts. Nestle. Good food, good life.
Alright, 8 a.m. update on Solutions 93.9 FM, and it's about time for you to be a part of the program by calling in our studio lines 0909 888 9939, 0909 888 9939, and 0912 222 2939. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Kemi calling from Akuba.
Okay, Kemi, good morning. Let's have your take.
You know, the problem of Nigeria is not about natural endowment because we have them in abundance. Our major problem is leadership. We are lagging behind when it comes to leadership structure. They keep mismanaging the available resources. Corruption too has now become the order of the day. Oil theft is happening left and right. We have these resources. We have gold, we have coal, crude oil, limestone, and many others. But how has it been beneficial to the masses? How has these resources affected our economy positively? I think until we stop practicing mono-economy, we diversify our economy, then have crop of leaders that are ready to serve the masses. The crop of leaders that are ready to work with experts to revive our economy, then fix our power sector and build refineries, then we begin to produce refine locally before we can begin to get it right. Else, we will keep ranting. Already we've lost hope in this current administration at the federal level. I hope the next administration will rewrite the history of this nation. Good morning, Kemi calling from Akobo.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, Kemi from Akobo. You can also comment, drop your comment on our Facebook page, Solutions 939 FM. Numbers to call again: 0909 888 9939, 0909 888 9939, and 0912 222 2939. And let's go to our Facebook page and take some comments already on that platform.
Let me start with Oluwaseun Ruth. Good morning. With the discovery of oil in Bauchi and Gombe State, what will this mean for the states? Does this mean that there will be massive development there? We have seen what is happening in Niger Delta region. Is there going to be any difference? Can it flourish with the rate of insecurity in the land? Meanwhile, it's not good news on the other side, because oil in Nigeria has not end sufferings that is affecting us. May God help us.
Okay, this is coming from Sila Alaba Oluyede. The issue in Ekiti State House of Assembly is political. For anybody to say it is now peaceful, I hope it won't be peaceful as our Senate and House of Representatives are peacefully rubber stamp at the detriment of the citizenry. Okay, Sila Alaba Oloyede.
Abiola Motosho says there is no transparency and accountability in our political system. If you look at the APC government, theoretically, you will quickly see a government that is so inefficient, both in the lifestyle of the officials and the policy executions. Nigerians are just facing one challenge or the other. No good security, inflation. I would urge Nigerians to get it right even once. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Regarding the oil discovery and the northern part, I hope it's going to reduce the multidimensional poverty in that part, and of course reduce the number of out-of-school children. Because using Nigeria as an empirical evidence, we have oil and we are still struggling. If you look at hot oil and what crop they are doing now, even the entrance of the country will show that yes, they have crude oil and of course they are using it wisely. On the other side in Nigeria, we have oil, we have the natural resources, and we are still suffering. So no matter the number of natural resources that we have, if we have sympathetic leaders and of course leaders who cannot choose the right people in their cabinet, it's still going to.
Okay, I was trying to get that point from you this morning. Okay, 0909 88 89 939. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you. I'm Bossa from Olodo.
Bossa, good morning to you.
Have your take.
Thank you. I want to talk on the interest rate that was just recently increased to 16.5%.
Okay.
And as we know that in this year, 2022, this is the third time the interest rate is being increased. So it is not in the favor of the masses. It is not in favor of everybody in the nation. Already, NB, National Bureau of Statistics has already given us 133 million Nigerians to be in abject poverty. So imagine that having to do with the interest rate as well, because at this point, I see companies, I see organizations that have been investing now folding up because the interest rate at which, the capital they have used to invest their businesses will be affected at this point. And then, hello?
Hello, yeah, we're with you. Please go ahead.
So now to talk of the rate at which people will be purchasing things. Already we all know what we are going through presently in the economy. So if they are choosing to inflate, if they are choosing to control inflation by increasing the interest rate, then I don't think they are favoring the masses at all. So they should think of more avenue of saying to things in the nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bosse.
Okay, we have this comment from Abiola Omotosho Adeleke. There is no transparency and accountability in our political system. Okay, it's been read. You've read. Okay, all right then. The numbers to call again: 0909 888 9939, 0909 888 9939, and 0912 2939.
All right, this is coming from Omade Adekunle. Companies and businesses will continue to shut down due to the hike in the interest rate of 16.5%. Inflation rate will keep rising and the masses will be at the receiving end. This policy can never reduce inflation in the economy that is import-based, instead of them to create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive and improve on local production by rehabilitation our refineries and other abandoned projects. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Aziz. I'm calling from Egbeda.
Aziz, good morning to you.
I want to react to the CBN that raised the interest rate to 16.5%.
Okay.
They have increased this interest rate for 3 times now without positive effects on our economy. I don't know how this federal government is running this nation. But because if you have tried one policy without its good effect on the economy, you should have switched to another policy. Because Nigeria is not producing. We are depending on imports. And if we are producing well in this country, and if there is conducive environment for our businesses to thrive, when there is power supply, as in when there is adequate security in the land, when there is and we have raw materials, we have everything that can develop this nation, but we have lacked good leadership. They don't know how to manage these resources. They are just ruling this nation. As in, I don't know. It's like we are choosing a square peg in a round hole. I hope this forthcoming general election, Nigerians should get it right to elect a leader that we love masses, that we have good intention, as in that we be patriotic.
And Aziz, and I'm sure are you prepared for the general election too?
Yes, I'm preparing because I have my PVC with me.
Okay.
And I believe this nation will be better by God's grace.
Amen. 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 Good morning.
Good morning to you. It's the mismanagement of resources and everything everyone keeps talking about this morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Tony from Malacca.
Okay, let's have your take. Let's have your contribution.
Thank you. Yeah, this APC-led government and CPN keeps inflicting more hardship on Afro Nigeria with all their poor economic policies. that are not even working at all. If the policy is not working, where can they bring in that work for Nigerians? So how will the latest rise in interest rates, which is 16.5%, help our economic crisis? When productivity both at agriculture and manufacturing level are low, keep importing everything. Government should work on our menace of insecurity that is affecting the nation so we can start producing locally. I pray we get it right come 2023. And I will hold Nigeria should vote wisely. We should not continue with this bad legacy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The numbers to call are 0909 88 89 939 and 0912 22 22 939. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Wesila from Elele.
Good morning, Wesila.
I want to start from the happenings in Ekiti. To me, the man you called has spoken what he believes is happening in that state. But my own view concerning that is that all what is happening is political. And unfortunately, it's happening in the same party. My fear at the end of the day is that if they say they've resolved, there is a belief that there is peace in that state for now. Won't they suffer the same problem we as Nigerians are suffering? Because some people believe they have a peaceful house in our Senate and our House of Representatives. That they end up turning up our stamp at the end of the day. And indirectly, we are the citizens, we are the ones suffering it, while they believe they are peaceful and they are doing things right in the house. I wish Ekiti people will not end up being those that will suffer the peacefulness they believe is in that place. And concerning the INEC this thing, one thing I believe about the judgment is that it has been able to let us really know that our constitution says anybody that can vote must be 18 years before 90 days to the election. So you cannot be 18 years. Maybe
sincerely apologize for that glitch. Priscilla, you can still try calling us back. 0909 88 89 939, 0912 22 22 939, or you can decide to go through the route of 0904 422 2939, 0904 422 2939. If there is anything I would like to, speak about, it's about the registration of the voters opening. Okay, let me just take this call. Good morning to you. All right, we missed it. It's 0909 88 89 939, 0912 22 22 939. You mentioned earlier while we were off air, stating that it's more or less like this enfranchisement.
Yeah, on the part of the electorate.
Really?
Because I felt, for INEC to have suspended or put an end to the registration some months ago. And like Dr. Cornerstone said, a lot of people would have turned 18 since the last time INEC stopped this registration. And now, that means these people that just turned 18 now have been automatically disenfranchised from participating in the general election, which is still coming in February. I believe this is just my personal opinion, actually. It would have been nicer if that registration process is continued till, let's say, at the end of this month or probably the mid of December. That will enable a lot of people to register, because there are so many people that are willing to participate actively in the coming election, but because of the suspension of the registration of voters, they have not been able to do so.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Isaac.
Isaac.
Isaac. Good morning
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, I really appreciate your discussion this morning.
Thank you very much, sir.
But see, my question is, when are we going to have sympathetic leaders in this country? Even if we have oil well at the dome out of every city in this nation, if we don't have sympathetic leaders, it will amount to nothing. We begin to imagine, okay, is it at this time that diesel is about 800 naira? I bought for 810 naira yesterday, and industries are closing down. Is it at this time that a leader will now come and increase the interest rate to 16% Is it at this time? Industries are closing down. They are going to other places. I read last week that one particular company specialized in beverage production. They are also thinking of relocating to a neighboring West African country because of the harsh economic condition in this country. Don't we have leaders? Are they not listening? Who have we offended in this country that is bringing all this upon us?
And we keep discovering oil.
And they keep discovering what is, and it will amount to nothing. That's why I say, even if we have oil well at the dome out of every state or every city in this country, if we don't have sympathetic leaders who have the feelings of the people, it will amount to nothing. I'm telling you, it is a function of the mind. It's a function of the mind. We don't know. I don't just know who has brought this upon this nation. We have everything that can make us great, for goodness sake. Virtually every state in this country has one type of mineral resources or the other. What is the end? What is the result? So who are we offended? It's leadership.
It is.
Our leadership are either too self-centered, or some people call it corruption, but me I call it wickedness. I'm telling you, it is wickedness. When somebody puts about 130 billion naira, keep it in his house, while other people when his employees are unpaid, it is wickedness. So I don't know what kind of leaders we have here. What will just deliver this country? There's no amount of policy. It is that thing of the heart. Or you have leaders who are sympathetic, who have the feelings of the people. Who also know that, look, what if they put honey in their mouth, it tastes sweet for them. If they put it in the mouth of that poor man in the street, it also tastes in a similar way.
Definitely.
If you put pain on them, they also, just as you don't like pain, they don't like pain too. But they are forgetting that, look, anyway, the table can turn at any time.
Definitely.
God will help us.
Okay,
Amen.
quick question. I'd like to ask you, ready for 2023? Do you have your PVC?
I have my PVC.
Okay.
I have my PVC,
All
but
right.
beyond PVC is the heart. God
is
should
the
touch
heart.
the heart of our leaders. Let them be sympathetic. Let them be fair-minded. Let them see everybody as their brother, as their fellow brother and sister. Who also feel pain. They feel cold. They feel sad.
Who are suffering.
That's what they eat today now. Some don't even know how to feed their family today.
Some didn't even have anything to eat last night until now.
Yes.
And we have somebody stashing billions of dollars now, billions of naira somewhere.
Now, how do you describe that? Is it not wickedness? You call that corruption?
We definitely wouldn't know the art of the person, but I love the way
What
you
would,
keep.
what would touch there?
Yes,
And
you-
now, okay, if we are making a mistake on a particular policy, why can't we try another? And we know people are crying, people are shouting. Don't they hear us? You want to tell me they don't hear that people are crying, people are shouting?
Well, sometimes they begin to wonder.
People are shouting, okay, this policy is not working. Why can't we try others?
Something else.
Yes. Okay. Somebody, the other day, I think it was late last year also, about 7 years into this government, was when the president employed his first economic advisor. Almost 6 or 7 years into the government was when the name of the economic advisor was announced. And since his name was announced, what have we had for him? What alarm me if I'm not mistaken?
Okay. I thank you very much for calling in today. You keep saying
Thank you
God
very
will
much.
touch
God
the
will
art
bless you,
of our
bless your
leaders.
nation.
Amen.
Solution. I pray your discussions will bring solution to our problems.
Amen. Amen. This is a man of prayer. It's a good way to wrap up the show this morning.
Yeah.
But before we go, let's see. Bossade favor. Nigeria is blessed with natural resources, but we are being led by corrupt leaders who keep mismanaging our resources. Our leader also adamant to practicing mono economy. That is crude oil, and it is the same oil minister of petroleum tell us thousands of barrels being stolen daily by health thefts. Now, with the huge amount being fixed for fuel subsidies yearly, yet it is we the masses that are still suffering the scarcity of fuel. Well, I just pray that Nigeria and everyone be so prayerful concerning the 2023 elections and on a daily basis, because it's only by us and our own will as well that we can make that change that we were asking for.
Definitely.
My name is Favor Oloruntola. Good morning. Remember, like I usually say, to not do what I cannot do.
Okay, my name is Adi Damala Lafenwa. It's 11:15 at 11 o'clock. You'll be joining Abasi Shola on Oriodon Extra. And I'm also wishing you a winning Wednesday.
Wait, before we go, actually, let's talk about that Argentina saga yesterday. Did you expect it?
Actually, I didn't watch the game. I saw the beginning. I saw the time when Messi scored the goal, the penalty. And in my mind, I was like, oh, Argentina to
Again,
Iran,
to
to Saudi Arabia. Yeah. But I went for something, actually. I went for a meeting. And by the end of the meeting, I was shocked when I heard the gist that Saudi Arabia eventually won.
You know, I would say that Saudi Arabia, they actually did something to Argentina yesterday.
I think
about 4-3 goals were disallowed in the first half of the game. And it's just like a misfortune for Argentina. But with this, they would have learned something. And then the other games or fixtures they have during the World Cup, they will do better.
Well, I think that we should expect more surprises at this World Cup.
Yeah, there's surprises, open surprises. All right, do we say bye-bye?
Tiribusa.